All right, everyone, what's up? I know it's been a long time since our last video, but we're back with the twin turbo Silverado. Now, as you can see beside me, we have all the materials to get a proper exhaust on this thing so we can actually use it now. If you guys see, we currently have a top mount setup, which was great for theatrics and seeing the fireballs shoot out. But it's terrible for daily driving. You can't breathe at all when you drive this thing, and it sounds outrageous. So I think it's time to get a proper exhaust built on this thing so we can actually use it some. We'll get the final startup with the top mount for you guys. Probably the last time you guys are going to hear the top mount setup. It sounds absolutely insane. You guys hear those turbos whistle. But yeah, I think it's time for a proper setup. And we're going to go ahead and do 3-inch duals all the way back to an X pipe, and we still have a second muffler coming, so it'll be dual mufflers. It's gonna sound 100 times better and actually be drivable. So yeah, let's get right into the install. All right guys, so we're getting the, I don't know, I guess we call them up pipes, not really down pipes, taken off. Trying to look at where we're gonna route it right now. We're thinking between that header and the steering rack, if it'll fit. It's gonna be a really tight squeeze, and a few other things that are possibly in the way. On the passenger side, it's a straight shot. It's gonna be real easy over here. But yeah, also gotta figure out what we're gonna do with the wastegate. It'd be nice to route them into the exhaust, but also would be a bit of a headache, so we might just run them down towards the ground or something like that. All right, as you guys can see, we took out the rear leaf springs so we could drop down the truck all the way. That way we're able to see how much clearance we're gonna have for the axle and stuff. Made a few cuts so far, just getting started. We'll go ahead and show you guys how this fits up once it's tacked in place. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated when we get some actual progress done on it. We're thinking about sticking the mufflers back here after the X pipe. We're gonna run them up to get over the axle, and true duals out the back, so should look pretty good when it's done. Yeah, it's looking really, really good. And what's the next piece? This one? How's that? Okay. That's looking perfect on that side, and then yeah, that comes out nice. Probably about the perfect height.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, that's looking really good. All right, guys, so we decided to go 2-to-1 for now, just because it's going to save a lot of money without having to buy a second muffler at the moment, and we're not pushing, you know, a ton of power yet until we get a lot more work done. So this is how the setup's going to look for now. Well, obviously add a tip at the end, make that a little longer, but so far I'm getting real happy with it. It's coming out better than, you know, I thought it would. So alright guys, sorry I haven't been filming the whole process too great, but this is what we have so far. It's going from the dual 3-inch all the way back until it gets to this Y pipe. Have a nice Flowmaster muffler there. Goes right over the axle and out the back. It's gonna end up looking perfect. Should give us a lot of clearance to lower the truck in the future, and yeah, overall it's turning out great. All right, y'all. So now, let me bring you guys up close. So now we're using these pre-existing holes to bolt in the exhaust hangers. That way we're able to see where exactly it's going to line up, one. And two, this will make us make it so we're able to actually take this in and out versus if we just welded them to the car. It would have been a lot more of a headache. So getting those mocked up now and moving ahead real quick.
Alright, so as you guys can see, we're just finishing up the exhaust there.
It's going super good overall. Once those are complete, we're already routed all the way pretty much up to the end of this pipe. Gonna have to figure out how we want to route it from obviously that to that. But overall, it's been a pretty easy process. Welding obviously taking the longest.
Alright, that is perfect.
Alright guys, so as you can see here, these brake lines go down right in the way. And at the beginning of the video you saw we were gonna route it down. It's kind of hard to see here through this gap. But that would just be, if you were just pushing it, it's going to be extremely tight. There's pretty much no clearance on either side, so it'd be touching the header and the steering rack. Where if we make some new brake lines over here, we'll be able to send it straight through where you guys can see right here. There'll be more than enough room to get it down underneath, so new brake lines are getting built right now. Then we'll go ahead and throw them up in here and should be able to build this side. All right, guys. So as you can see, we finally got the back half done. We're working on downpipes right now. It's getting so close. Really just need to connect this pipe to that pipe. And this side's done. If you guys didn't see, we did get the brake lines done over here. So those are completely out of the way now. And we have a straight shot. All right, guys, we're getting the right side downpipe finished up now. We're going to throw a few tacks on it so we can have the downpipe be one piece, and then we'll go ahead and pull it out. All right, guys, we have the left side pretty much finished up. Just needs welds complete, but as you guys can see, it's routing right down there. All right, guys, as you can see, we're just tacking some stuff up to make sure we're going to be able to pull this downpipe out in one piece. Originally, we were thinking about making a second flange because it doesn't flange until next to this one right down there. But we have a feeling that while it's up in the air, we'll be able to pull that out all in one piece. So once it's fully tacked up, we'll see if we can get her out. All right, as you guys can see, this is the left side downpipe now. It's extremely long, but somehow it can come in and out in one piece. It's tacked up right now. All right, guys, so the whole exhaust is officially in. You can see the downpipe going down over here and the downpipe going down over here. They go to a dual 3-inch underneath. You guys can see right there, all the way back to this Y pipe, where they merge into this flow master up over the axle. And we're still going to figure out what to do back here, where we're going to want to run it. Either probably out the side here with like a dual tip or something, maybe add another muffler if it's seeming too loud. But let's go ahead and finally start her up. Let's see. It's so quiet. Holy shit. Well, sounds way different.
Careful. It's definitely leaking out of the header still.
I hear it. Loud as shit on that side. So we got a bit of an exhaust leak going on the header on this side, so we'll have to figure that out. But oh, it sounds so good back here.